Hello, welcome back to Prey. My pet operator there has some odd things to say. We'll ignore him and go to space. So, I've been informed that my uniform is also a spacesuit. I guess I'll find out very quickly if that's not true.
Microgravity detected.
Yeah, there we go. Some kind of... whoa. Okay. Where's D to thrust and shift to boost thrust. Q and E to brake. Space and C to send and descend. E and Q to roll. I'll try and remember all that. Although, hang on. A Q and E brake or roll? Oh, it's both. Oh, right, it's written on the left-hand side of the screen, okay. Well, this is for sure cool. I actually had no idea there would be something like this in the game. And I am super enthused that we get to do an EVA. An extra, oh, it'd be an ESA, I guess, an extra station excursion. An airlock to psychotronics. But you gotta open the airlocks from the inside, so I can't use that as a shortcut. Wow, there's operators. Hang on, am I... oh yeah, I can totally go over there. Let's see if I can find what this thing's doing. Talk. Yeah, you're telling me. I will certainly not be eating, drinking, or smoking in this spacesuit. Wow, I wonder how far out we can go. Have I got some kind of fuel limit? It might not be a good idea to go too far away from the station, but... gosh. Like... dang. This is actually very cool. There's the Earth, but of more immediate concern, there's a human corpse. What I don't understand is why I don't accelerate to an arbitrary velocity. Oh, hang on, maybe... I see. I'm not quite sure how the thrust system works yet, but... rest in peace, Charisma Shohan. A medkit will not save you in space. Looks like she died before being blown out the airlock, though. Got desiccated by a typhon. This is so fucking cool. Like, I didn't realize that I was signing up for an immersive sim game where I'd have all these, you know, levels to get through in a play your own way style with choices and interacting systems and so on, but also I could fly around in space. Like, that's a huge bonus. Sure, I'll take this stuff from this box. Who's going to stop me? I'm in space. That's where I came from. Oh no, hang on. That's where I came from. That's the ballistics lab and the other blown out area. Alright, might as well find Calvino's body, although I don't think I'll be going directly back inside because this is just too cool. Human corpse found. Human corpse not found. Oh dear. Airlocks, airlocks. I feel like the space core from Portal 2. Space! I'm in space! I'm in space. Oh yeah, some problems happened here. It's actually not clear what exploded. There was an explosion, which caused a hull breach, obviously. The interior sealing technology the station has is damn impressive. For the hull breach to have not meant an immediate kind of destruction of the whole place. Nevertheless, there was a breach. Somewhere around here is poor Dr. Calvino, who was a casualty of that breach. I'm just floating around picking things up first. Spare parts. I'd have more of them if I was willing to buy the recycling skill thing that lets you strip spare parts off operators. Speaking of skills, Neuromod. The one I'm talking about here is Dismantle, yes. If I spent 3 Neuromods on that, I could get spare parts from operators and also from my inventory. However, the thing is, I think I could do that later and get the spare parts that have been lying around if I really need more of them. I also don't have high repair skills yet, so I can't make much use of spare parts. I probably will want that at some point. Ooh, I'll tell you what though. This I probably should buy. What does that lock off? Lab tech. Non-standard tech weapons. Is the glue gun a non-standard tech weapon? Because that looks like a picture of the glue gun. I think I will want this line of stuff. Yeah, let's get this one early because increase recycling yield will pay off in the long run if it lets me recycle more components that I can use to make more neuromods. Hacking. I'm hacking in space. It's a good thing Morgan is dealing with all this so calmly. What does Morgan think of what's going on? I guess it's, you know, to some extent a role-playing game and I can decide that for myself. Oh no, I pressed the wrong freaking button. There we go. You're kind of, at this point in the game... What? Did I do the wrong thing there? It closed itself again. I think I made some kind of mistake through inattention. What I was trying to say is that at this point in the game, your main motivation as the story presents it is to find out what the hell's going on and what happened to you specifically. Now, let's not do whatever I just did. Right. Neuromods. Oh, good. I like this. Also Typhon lures, but I haven't really used any of those yet. So basically I'm looking for the rest of this message from past Morgan. That's the reason I'm doing all this stuff. I want to find Calvino's body, to get his keycard, to get into his lab, to get access to Looking Glass tech, to hopefully find another way to get the message which Alex has blocked off from me. I do want to see that message, no matter whether Alex thinks I should. But that doesn't mean I'm going to take it necessarily as canonical. Like, past Morgan, is that somebody I agree with? Like, want to follow the directions of? I don't actually know yet. Like, there's this drift thing. He's been experiencing personality drift over the course of all this endless testing. And yeah, I think it's sort of up to us, up to me, the player, what Morgan's motivations and preferences are now. He used to, you know, run this place, or be part of the executive team running it, run the research department. But now, he's forgotten all these people. Oh, there's a consequence of not having repair too. And he finds himself essentially in an unknown situation, making new decisions. Don't necessarily have to comport with what his former self would have done, particularly not if that former self made some mistakes. Ooh, he hasn't got a keycard on him. Oh, there it is. But let's pick up his audio log first.
This is Dr. Calvino.
What's up?
I'm feeling ill, not myself today. I think I won't be in for my shift at all.
Okay. Do you You still want me to finish this array? I fabricated a shit ton of glass.
Array? I don't recall.
You asked me to set up a new array.
You must have misunderstood. Are you... Honestly, I prefer if you left my experiments alone in my absence.
Well, look, I have a message you left me. Seriously, I would not have made all of this if you hadn't...
No, of course. I remember now. Let's just, for the time being, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter?
Let's talk about it tomorrow.
How interesting. So Miyu is the woman who was working late in research in the lab and here and got killed when someone called her up to be like, hey, are you okay? Did you evacuate? No. Oh. I don't want to cause another hull breach, I guess. I'm avoiding picking up the keycard because I'm kind of mulling over that message. Calvino, as we know from his interview with Cole, the extremely suspicious therapist, was having a bad time. Strange dreams, suspicions. It felt like he was fighting against some force. Possibly that force was corporate HR. Or maybe there's more to it than that. And this email supposedly from him to his assistant saying fabricating a bunch of stuff which he didn't know about. Well, that is suggestive to me.
You found him. Not surprising. Well done.
January's a big Morgan fan. Very supportive, talks him up a bunch. Which would make... does it make sense, actually? The idea is that he's an operator created from, like, a brain scan of Morgan, or something like that. And I find that his behavior... I don't know how much agency an operator has. Most of them don't seem to have nearly this amount of kind of understanding and capability, but January seems like a full-on artificial intelligence, basically. Perhaps that is not fully the case. I don't know. I think if I was... like, it can't just be sort of a total personality and memory transfer. You wake up as a robot and you're like, oh, I'm the clone, unfortunately. Is your reaction really going to be this kind of calm, supportive... Maybe it is. Maybe that's what Morgan was like. I don't know. Let's fly around a bit, since I don't seem to have limited fuel. I'm going to look for space things. Corpses, try and get a view of the space station from far away. That sort of thing. Just to be clear, I'm not the sort of person who routinely goes around looking for corpses. In the context of this fictional video game situation, I would like to basically complete the Book of the Dead. I want to find out this list of staff members and so on. Reminds me rather of Return of the Obra Dinn. I'd like to find out what happened to them and ideally find the survivors. Those people in the IT security room, I hope they've got food and oxygen. Life signs nominal. I still can't get in there though. Rest in peace, Jose Costa. Thank you for the pomegranate. Alright, let's get further away from the station. This is not hard to navigate. At least not if you've played something like the Outer Wilds. However, I should probably pay some attention to where I'm going. Okay, I have to do this. Like, come on. I'm saving the game, and then I'm going to try and fly to the moon. I'm sure I will not actually be able to go to the moon, but how sure? I mean, there's freaking glowing lights down there. There's something on the moon. The game has DLC available called Moon Crash. I don't know what happens in it. Do you crash into the moon? Is that why it's called Moon Crash? Probably not, but I've got to try. The thing is, I'm moving at 10 meters a second, and we're dealing with astronomical distances. So, although this orb on my screen is kind of moving relative to me, and the Talos 1 space... Oh, hang on. There's a warning indicator. What the hell? Okay, let's go back in the other direction now. Oh,
Deep medical attention.
I know what that is. Thanks to physics. This is not actually a video game thing, although I mean it is the excuse the video game has used. But you can't just like in a thin.
Atmosphere conditions.
Even if this suit is environmentally sealed sealed against oxygen, you can't just go out in deep space and expect to not be bombarded with stellar radiation and things. That, I think, is the basic reason you can't just go too far away from the station. However, I can fly around quite a bit. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do a little more with this. Oh, hang on. Okay, I'm flying this way, which I think is toward the lobby. Possibly the shuttle bay. The lobby will presumably be the central area, but yeah, that's the airlock to the shuttle bay, I think, and this is the shuttle bay? Maybe? Question mark? Anyway, the reason I'm going over here is this red thing, which looks interesting. From where I was before, it looked almost like a bloodstain in space. However, I've been proven wrong. This is actually the Neuromod division. Well, it's me told. Which means this over here was actually the sim lab. That's where I spent some unknown period of time recently. Certainly not the full 3 years from 2032, but clearly was a long period of time. Okay. Right, that's the airlock to the shuttle bay. And that is the shuttle bay. This really helps to be able to orient yourself, and also it's just fucking cool. I have not seen a game that does this, that has a kind of a whole setting that's this one kind of integrated physical object that makes physical sense the whole way through, since Lordran in Dark Souls. And that was obviously one of the single biggest selling points of Dark Souls. Now, Prey hasn't quite got this same level of good, because it doesn't let you actually seamlessly move from one place to place. They're not a single level, and there are these hard transitions between them. So it may or may not make total physical sense internally. Is this thing Typhon? Can you use a shotgun in space? Oh. Ah, crap, where did it go? It looks like an operator covered in Typhon crap, but it might actually just be more raw Typhon than I've seen typically. I'm running low on shotgun ammo here. The thing is, it's not so damaging that I have to actually give up the fight. Here's where I'm glad I have that chipset that lets me just drink a lot of beer. Got it! Now, unfortunately, its corpse has immediately disappeared off into deep space. Which is a real shame, because I bet that had some cool organs on it. Okay, well, let's stop moving. See if I can orient myself and spot what flew by me to... Here's a dead body. That seems relevant. Is this a coincidence? Was it centered around this person's body, or... Rest in peace, Mike Devlin. I thought I saw it fly this way, but... Yeah... It's not clear I'll be able to recover this corpse. I don't even know what the thing was, technically. It was a triple question mark. I'm continuing to fly this way, however, because I want to have a look at this cool statue. Nice. So, if it stopped moving at some point, I should be seeing it by now, but the thing is, if we're following the logic of space here, it will not have stopped moving. It will just kind of fly off and keep going indefinitely, and I'll have no chance of ever locating or recovering it. Not sure if that's the way it actually works, but... Hello? I see something unusual down here. A blob-like, almost corpse-ish... Oh shit. What is going on there? So this wasn't a Typhon corpse blob, but my priorities have shifted. Because this is definitely Typhon material. Also, what the hell? You can use a flashlight in your suit. That immediately helps me. Man, there are a lot of problems in space. Well, it is kind of hard to hunt things down out here. Not going to put a lot of effort into trying, I think. Even though I certainly regret not picking up whatever goodies they may have had. Let's continue to navigate, circumnavigate even, the station. I feel a desire to go to the bottom and perhaps the top. The Arboretum is one place I want to get to. Also, what's this? Is that a chunk of something that came off the station? A lot of those going around. But it's kind of oddly shaped and coloured. Derelict shuttle. That's the sort of thing you save the game before flying into. This is so cool. Oh shit. Oh no. Wow, just the sudden reveal, you know, human corpse, human corpse, human corpse, human corpse, human corpse, human corpse. Gosh darn. Shit. Saving. Oh, what? Is it really one of those games? I've got hard disk space on my computer. I can save more than one game. More than 20 order. Anyway. So there's this weird frozen fire stuff. Is this... Was there like a gaseous leak in space which... Hello, what's this on the roof there? That was definitely a Typhon thing. You know what I want to find out? That's the sun. I want to find out how the glue works in hard vacuum. Come on, you fucker. There we are. It's not working at all, is it? Completely ineffective. Okay. Oh, hang on. Was it completely ineffective, or... What? Oh, no, no, there we go. No ammunition for that. This is a stun gun, it's not very useful. Recycler charges? I'm gonna die here. I'm gonna die in space. I'll load the game before that. Okay.
Atmosphere conditions.
I need a strategy. Typhon lures. One thing I might want to do is simply avoid fighting it. Another option is to hit it with a wrench. Can I beat it by hitting with a range? Well, that's in question. I don't think this suit was designed for zero gravity combat. What? Ouch. This thing truly hates me. And it's mutual. What I should have done before coming out here was fabricate a lot of bullets. I just didn't think I'd have so much need to fire guns in space, you know? Now radiation is happening to me. I guess because my suit integrity is so... Wait, hang on. I can repair my suit. I forgot about that. I'm not actually necessarily totally screwed here.
Radiation poisoning detected.
Though... I would have been in a much better position if the glue gun did anything to it. Alright, there it is. This is a bad idea. It's completely ineffective, isn't it? Yeah, it's not actually taking any damage from this series of events. Okay, that's bulk caster. I guess I will find out whether the stun gun affects it at all. Hang on, it did affect it a little bit. Only a little bit, though. Okay.
Hazardous atmosphere conditions.
What I could do is come back here when I've got ammunition. I can also try one more time a little harder to do some glue to it. Or I could sneak into the ship and try and avoid the Typhon entity. This thing is not being impaired by glue, is it? Yeah, I think at best it pushes it away. Alright.
Hazardous atmosphere conditions.
New plan. I'll take advantage of the fact that it kind of initially hides away from me to try and ambush me, to try and infiltrate the shuttle without battling the Typhon entity. Oh. It doesn't agree with my plan. But I may be able to dodge it. This is a way inside, right? Yep. Okay.